playground the other day chatting with another parent from my 3-year-old's playtime group, and I can see the curiosity in this guy's eyes and intrigue because my other 2 kids are there. And he finally asked me the question, why do you homeschool your kids? And in my head, I'm thinking, oh boy, you are opening up a can of worms, boo. But I absolutely love when people ask this question because I feel so passionately about what I do with my kids, and I've decided it's time I share a bit of my personal story and let you in on why I am on this homeschooling journey. I am not your typical homeschool mom. I am a rebel without a cause. I am liberal, and I am quite spicy and sassy, especially as a woman over 40. We've been homeschooling for 9 years now, but this journey began a long time before I even had children. You see, I was introduced to the concept of unschooling and homeschooling right before my first child. I was working as a personal trainer and nutritional coach, and I loved books that dealt with habit change. And I vividly remember reading a book called The Power of Less. And the author also had a blog called Zen Habit. He had an article about unschooling, which I thought, unschooling? What is this stuff? But when I read it, it was like a spiritual awakening. Every single word resonated with my soul, and all I was thinking was like, preach on, my friend, preach on. Little did I know this single blog post would have such a profound effect on my future as a mother. It planted the seeds of a different kind of education, and that's where my homeschooling journey truly began. I want to explore with you why I homeschool and why I actually continue to homeschool despite any of the challenges that we face. Okay, one of my first reasons why is the cost of education in America. I've never been one to believe in paying an arm and a leg for so-called better education. We're a family with 3 kids, and private school just does not fit in our budget. And back in the day, I actually went to private school, now mind you, on a scholarship. But after I spent over 10 years living in Amsterdam in the Netherlands, my perspective on success, happiness, and work-life balance underwent a complete transformation. Prestige and materialism became less important. I realized that a private school education was not essential for raising successful individuals. In the Dutch system, alternative forms of education like Montessori or anything else that you were looking for, it was normally free. Now in America, you end up spending $20,000, $30,000 a year for this. So that really made me see the light and went, no. Good education should not come at a cost. You can provide that if you want yourself. I've been a bit of a rebel against one-size-fits-all systems. And that includes the manufacturing style education prevalent in many schools. I believe that true education should be more than just memorizing facts. I want my kids to gain real knowledge, not just memorize. I want them to understand, question, explore, and to think critically. I remember when I was in school, I did pretty well, but you know why? Because I memorized everything and then click delete, it was gone. So in the end, there was no real true knowledge. And someone will say, oh, what a smart girl she is. But right now, I don't remember any of that stuff. And what I prefer is that my children actually get a chance to really absorb the things that they're passionate about and they're interested in. Learning should be relevant and not just confined to textbooks and classrooms. I love to use current events as a bridge to other subjects. It makes learning a vibrant and engaging experience. Flexibility has become wonderful in our homeschooling journey. For example, my son now is able to take a maker's class twice a week where he goes in and does all types of little studio work with 3D machines and laser cutters and electrical circuits. Now, if he was in a traditional school system, he wouldn't be able to do this. And this is a kid, I can tell you right now, he don't want nothing to do with school. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So now I've been able to take something he's passionate about and bring it into his world and allow him to learn from that experience instead of forcing a traditional educational path on him. My kids are unique, and I respect that, each with their own pace and style of learning, and homeschooling really has allowed us to adapt to their individual needs. Whether they are moving fast or slow, I've been able to do what works exactly for them. Also, what I like is there's no competition or stress on my kids or on me. It's not about who can score the highest. It's about growing, discovering, and enjoying the whole journey of learning. My kids are like little jumping beans. With homeschooling, we eliminate the labeling of behavior as, oh, well, they have ADHD. As I see it, my kids are brilliant in their own ways. With my oldest son, he sees the world through a mechanical lens that I just don't see, from building cranes to building sailboats. And then I have my daughter, who's a quick learner. She's self-taught, incredibly savvy for her age, and her deductive reasoning, logic, and analytical skills blow my mind every day. Listen, homeschooling is not for everybody. Watch my video where I talk about the top reasons not to homeschool, which is a little bit tongue-in-cheek, but yes, there are people and personalities that honestly should not homeschool. This is a journey, and for us right now, it is a journey of love. It is a journey of learning and discovery, and I would not have it any other way.